what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Rebirth Robin figure. Now this is based on the Damian Wayne version of Robin. He's actually my third favorite Robin and one of my favorite Robins too. So that's the reason why I was so excited about actually picking this one up. And I must admit, I was hearing that it was like a large figure and it'd be that it was too large. And I do see, like, as from seeing it in the box, I can't tell that he does look kind of large, you know. I think that's kind of cool, you know. It's actually better looking than I thought it would be, you know. So I'm going to get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the box that contains the Damian Wayne figure. That's how he looks on the inside with his like accessories. And it says DC Rebirth. And I haven't read that. And I noticed that that's the actual comic book itself, how it looks. I think that was the first issue. I never actually got to read that. It does say Robin on the front. It doesn't say that it's the Damian Wayne version, but it does say like Robin though. And of course, as usual, say collect them all. You know, the other figures like in this wave. So I'm going to open this on up. As usual, you get the stand for McFarlane Toys figures with the DC logo on it, the peg. I think it's cool that he gives us those. Then you also get the collectible card too, which says Robin DC Rebirth. And as you can see, this is the Damian Wayne version. Because that's actually like the cover of the actual comic book. I think it's like, yeah, Teen Titans Rebirth. That's where it's actually from. Issue number 1 from 2016. It says real name, Damian Wayne. His height, 5 feet 6 inches. And Damian Wayne, his weight is only 84 pounds. Dang, that's all he weighs, huh? And this is like the scripture for it. It says, Robin is Batman, a protege and crime-fighting partner. More than just a sidekick, Robin is an accomplished acrobat, a skilled fighter, and a sharp detective in his own right. Through rigorous and constant training, Robin maintains his physical edge, which along with his knowledge of martial arts, makes him a formidable match for even the most experienced criminals. Although he does not possess any superpowers, his discipline, training, and intelligence make him the natural leader of the Teen Titans. So that's like his data. But I think that's always cool that they give us like the information on the character. That's awesome. Okay, as you can see, there's the DC Multiverse, DC Rebirth Robin figure from McFarlane Toys, and this is the Damian Wayne version of Robin. Like I said, this is my third favorite Robin. So this is based on his appearance in DC Rebirth, which is like the Teen Titans, like I think like storyline. So I'm gonna touch on like his articulation and likeness. The first step, I'm gonna measure the Damian Wayne figure or the Robin figure, and he is actually over 6 inches, almost 7 inches. So I am surprised about that. I like that he has like some size to him, like some height. Kind of some of the other reviewers were saying they thought that he was just like too big, you know. But what I do first is talk about like the articulation and the likeness to Damian Wayne. Now you can definitely tell that this is based on Damian Wayne. It's like a mixture of like the movies, kind of somewhat like some Batman versus Robin, those kind of movies. But you can definitely tell that this is a comic book based Robin right here. I think they did a pretty good job on this McFarlane Toys. Now, like I said, I'm not like a fan of these kind of like pre-molded capes, but I think this is still done pretty well. Now Robin does have like a head turn. You can like turn his head. You can kind of look up. You can look down. The expression I think is okay. You know, he does have like kind of like an attitude. You know, like in the comics and stuff, even like in the films. And I think they did a good job on this too. Now I know the upcoming Gotham Knights video game, that Robin is wearing the same outfit if I'm not mistaken, but it's actually Tim Drake. So I think that's kind of odd, you know, that they put Tim Drake in the same outfit, whereas this was really Damian Wayne's outfit, you know. You can see the shoestring like sculpted like on his boots, and he does stand pretty well too. He does have like a bend like at the elbow. I'm gonna see if I can lift his arms up. I noticed this one right here on the right, it looks like it's kind of tight, but the left one can go all the way kind of up, you know. Then of course he does have like the bend like in the arm too as well, so he does have like a bend. Hand turns too, so you can't bend like his arms. You can do the split. He does have a bend like in the knee. So he seems to be pretty cool. It's better than I thought it would be, you know. He kind of has an ab crunch too. And he does he stand, if you get his feet just right, he does like stand, you know, like pretty good. But yeah, as you can see, Damian Wayne does stand on his own, but I'm still gonna just put him like on his stand, so I know he'll definitely stand that way. So yeah, I think this is a pretty solid Damian Wayne figure. This is my third favorite Robin. Now what I want to do is move on to the accessories that come with the McFarlane Toys Damian Wayne Robin figure. He has these two thorn stars, or shuriken I think you can call them. And he has like two of them. Then he also has this sword. Now this is the weapon that I traditionally know him to have. This actual sword. And I just started realizing that this supposedly is the sword of Deathstroke. This is like Deathstroke's sword. Now I must admit this is kind of bad for my opinion because it's like warp. You can see right there it has like bending and so on. So it's not like a solid plastic, and then it's like warping. You probably have to like blow on it or warm it up to actually get it straight, you know, because it's actually like warp. But it's still a pretty solid weapon. This is probably mostly what I display on with, because I know that's what Damian Wayne usually carries as a sword. I hear later that it's a staff that's his choice weapon of choice, you know. You can see here's Damian with like the actual sword. It goes in his hand pretty well too. Now what I want to do is compare it to one of the McFarlane Toys Batman figures that I have. Now this is the Batman that's based on I think Detective Comics issue 1000, just to give you like an idea of how they compare to each other. They're both on stands, so you can kind of see how much taller Batman is than him. Now I think that is about right. I think Damian Wayne is actually a little shorter than Batman, but I think this I mean, like, if you're going by comic book base, I think he's actually a little shorter than that. But I know recently he has been getting older, you know, like in the comics, you know. Well, I know like in the DC like animated films, you know. It's like I think Justice League Dark, I think the Apocalypse War, Damian was actually older in that one. So he is actually getting to like where he's actually that size. They actually had him kind of like much older. He still looked the same, you know, but actually had him like taller and like much older looking. And one of the DC animated films, Justice League Dark, I think Apocalypse War. But yeah, this is like the difference between like their heights. Okay, that's the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, DC Rebirth Robin figure, or you could say Damian Wayne figure. I think this figure is pretty awesome. It's actually better than I thought. And I actually was definitely anticipating picking this one up, especially when they actually revealed the pictures of the Damian Wayne figure. Because this is my third favorite Robin, like I say, after Dick Grayson. Then you had Tim Drake, then Damian Wayne is my third favorite Robin. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about this. I think they did a pretty good job on like the likeness to him too. Now one of the things I think is kind of odd about this, I know it's based on the DC Rebirth like comics, like the Teen Titans comics. The same suit that Damian Wayne is wearing, and this has nothing to do with the figure. They actually have Tim Drake wearing that in like the upcoming Gotham Knights video game, which I'm definitely looking forward to trying. You know, Tim Drake actually has on that same suit, but it's Tim Drake and not Damian Wayne. But I think he had like a nice amount like of accessories too, so I think they did a pretty good job. And I like that it's kind of a large figure too as well. I know like some people believe that he's like too big, you know, but I think they did a good job on that. I like that he's actually kind of taller, and this is actually better than I thought it would be, like I say. So I definitely recommend picking this one up, especially if you're a fan of like the Damian Wayne's version of Robin. I would definitely recommend picking this one up. So this is the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse DC Rebirth Robin figure, or you can say Damian Wayne Robin. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.